Hey Taurus, how are you? Let's do your reading. This is general for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Of course, the roles could be reversed, intermingle, flip around. King of Cups. Yeah, I feel love. Love. Who is the king? Oh, wow. Looks like gosh, I was just going to say, it feels like a reconciliation or return. Something to do with judgment. Often this is second chances. Somebody's realizing love. I'm not sure. We'll keep going. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So somebody feels tied, I think. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Swords. Stuck to each other, maybe. King of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Sagittarius here. And then we have earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Ace of Pentacles is feeling, this is all feeling like somebody's realizing, I mean, look at it. Just look at it. You know, somebody's realizing that there's a lot of love there, deep in thought. There's an inability to let go or escape it, or a feeling like that at least. Of course, we always do have control over our emotions to some degree. We can, you know, top down, meaning we can overrule with our brain what is good and what isn't good for us. But, you know, if we were better at that, we probably wouldn't have much need to watch tarot. King Cups. Somebody's realizing there's a lot of love, and you got a reconciliation. This is these two together is looking like an apology. I'm so sorry, type thing. So let's keep going. Okay, 9 of Swords. We're pinning you at the top, and the person you're dealing with at the bottom. Oh, so you've been sad about this too. The Sun. Queen of Swords. Temperance. So somebody's holding back, but not letting go. Now remember, it could be you down here in the other energy at the top. We're going to clarify. Let's look at, just to take a little peek at the past. Chariot. Oh, I wonder if somebody moved. Could be an indecisive here, in this here also, but we've got that 9 of Pentacles. I do like the 9 of Pentacles. We do like the 9 of Pentacles because it's slow and stable. King of Swords, we've got a King and Queen of Swords here. A lot of thinking energy. Wow, but look what we end up with. 2 of Cups. So, I don't know, maybe somebody just wasn't on the same timeline. There's been a lot that's transpired, I believe, since the time of meeting this person. We are going to have to really clarify. I don't know. I kind of want to put that back to see if it comes out in a specific place. But let's start clarifying. We've got the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is overthinking, up at night. What have I lost? A lot of focus on what's been lost. Maybe somebody said or did the wrong thing, overreacted. 5 of Swords. That's, you know, hurtful. It's there could be that overthinking. What did I do? You know, maybe contemplating every little thing that was said. It does look like there were some harsh words, though I don't know who it was. Somebody maybe said some things that shut someone else down. Tell me about the Sun card. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very fiery, passionate. She can be intense. That might be what happened. Somebody's emotions got the best of them. There almost is a kind of like a, wow, look at that. Shaming. Is there shaming? The Empress. Let's see, where you guys meet in the middle or the overall energy is the King of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think for several, I'm getting moving energy, but it's been a slow... I will clarify that too, but tell me about this. Just give me something on this in the center there. Magician. Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Obviously, you guys probably know this. The Magician is somebody that can create. Yeah, again, we have long distance or travel, maybe over a body of water. What about the recent past? The Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. Tell us more. Okay, I think somebody was indecisive, taking too long, start, go, in, out, back, forth, and somebody else got impatient with it. Why do we have the Queen of Swords? Yeah, I think somebody was indecisive about what they truly wanted. Like, and the other was left to feel like, I'm kind of even pissy about it, like, out of time, like just kind of sharp words. She says things that sometimes can sting a little bit, you know. The Queen of Swords. Somebody was hasty. What about the Temperance card? That's the opposite of hasty. Well, definitely something didn't go well. There was an argument or something, and somebody left. And what, Eight of Cups. Left it difficult. Somebody left, but it actually wasn't easy to leave. There was a lot of pain involved. But it was kind of like somebody just, I feel like somebody just felt like it was like pushed too far. Oh, wow. You guys. Some of you guys might feel like you're in a twin flame. And we had the Empress, so. But it's kind of that point where it feels like I can't just keep feeding this and not getting anything back. I think somebody lost their cool. Okay, tell me about this King of Swords. The sword is down. Somebody wants to come back. Look at this. Return. And I don't even think they really want. Now, I'm not saying this is a good thing, but it looks like somebody wants to come back and not even, you know, hash it all out. Just come back and be back together. Give equally. This also has a feeling of, okay, you win. You win. I want this. I'm going to stop fighting it. Definitely has an, oh, wait. Did I just say it could be twin flame because we had the Empress? Didn't I just say that? I know we did have her already, but there she is again. Right, because, yeah, some of this is, ooh, twin flame maybe. I don't know, you guys can check out my twin flame series. It's timeless. They're not new, but they are timeless. I'll link them down below. They're really, really detailed, freaky good. And they're not just twin flame. They are soulmate too if you feel stuck or you're not sure. But they do go into all the twin flame questions, like what is it a twin flame connection? What's time frame? What is shadow work? They get really, they're freaky, kind of freaky accurate. They're my best, all-time best videos. What am I doing? Do you have any advice for Taurus? Whoa. Let me see what I found. Okay, Queen of Cups. High Priestess. The High Priestess is somebody who really, she's intuitive. She's sometimes psychic. That's kind of confusing because Tell me why you have the Queen of Cups is somebody who's loving, giving. Didn't we already? Yeah, we started off with the King. Okay, so now we have two kings, two queens. So there could be two couples here, two relationships here for some of you. I'm not feeling that overwhelmingly. Because it feels like somebody's just willing to, like, throw in the towel kind of energy. Like, okay, I realize what I am not. Yeah, this is a lot for me to deal with, but I'm going to take it anyway kind of deal. 10 of Wands. What about this Queen of Cups? I don't know if this is, I'm going to get another deck because this is something really strong happening here with that Temperance and the, why do we have the Temperance and be patient? It's like, I don't know, do you need to not say too much, not overshare? What's advice? Please, can we get some advice? Let go of the baggage. You know what I mean? Celebrate, be happy, focus more on creating what's new rather than focusing on the past. This is weird because, you know, another reading I just did earlier today had the same kind of energy where it was kind of like, now you got to take what applies and get rid of the rest, right? But it had an energy of not beating a dead horse or not, you know, like maybe there's a history or an element of somebody that won't let things go. And, you know, it's just too on top of someone else's every action, something like that. Instead of being more carefree, having fun with it, creating the life you want. There's a second time today I've had that where it's kind of like, learn how to let some things go. Don't micromanage somebody's every thought and every move or overthink everything. Yeah, see? Because there's something to do with that that's causing someone to be defensive, or that might have been what happened in the past. Is, you know, allowing that other person to be themselves, who they are, and not what you think they should be doing or saying. Somebody feels like stability. This is the Wounded Warrior. Definitely it's not over. Look at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you've got somebody coming back, but there is a message here. I'm going to get an oracle. Hopefully it'll pull it all together. But there's a message here about this return not like a warning. Don't, you know, certain things need to be let go of and not controlled. There's a need to be lighthearted and not overpowering or something like that. Don't get mad at me. Sorry. Okay, I am going to get an oracle here in a second, but let me get this. Message for Taurus. Look at that. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's the Empress again. I feel like it's flexibility. You know? Then when it comes to controlling, you know, maybe there's things that you can control and you can't control, and maybe take that energy of like wanting to do it this way or get it done that way. You know, that's a powerful freaking energy. Maybe try and turn that around onto yourself. So, you know, focus on something that you can control and improve better yourself, for yourself, or for them. Wow, yeah, Hangman, hold back. See things differently. Try to look at things through someone else's lens. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, Emperor. That was Emperor. Now we have Emperor, Empress. We have Emperor, Empress twice, you guys. So this could be twin flame. It could be a mirroring situation as well. That could be why you trigger each other, because you want them to be, I don't know, maybe some things that they do trigger you because they're, you know, like a twin. There's so the Seven of Swords is like avoidance. Wow. Next card, return. Big time return energy. Y'all let me know. This is a return. Typically it's from the past, or it's thinking about old times. So maybe that's another thing that it could be a little trick or tip or trick, is to, when you start feeling, oh, maybe this person's going to come forward and say they're sorry, and it would be good for you to say I'm sorry too, even if it's not, it's not just, there's something about being light. And I just lost something else. We had that Chariot twice. I just lost it. There was something else. Oh, it just makes me crazy because I just lost it. That's why sometimes I do incomplete sentences. You guys, I know it's annoying. Look at that. I release the need to know all the answers. You may have to let somebody off the hook a little bit if they're willing to come in and just be, everything you want. Focus on that. Oh, I know. Whenever you start to feel yourself maybe triggered by something that they did, but you feel like you really need to let it go, but you're struggling, try to think, like, for every criticism that you have, a trick that just came to my mind, which I don't know if I've ever even said this before, but I want you to find 3 things about them that you love and watch that shift your energy. And there's a strong manifesting energy here too. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire. But you got to honor the other person's experiences and timelines too, right? Okay. Ooh. Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time, Taurus. Let's get one of these. Just because I don't want to let you go. Okay. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as the way they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is out of control. So I feel like there is something that maybe is a little bit of a struggle. It's not exactly the way you want, but there is somebody that was perfectly like you would be boring as what. So embrace this, embrace them, embrace their flaws, as long as they're not damaging to you, And then remember, every time you think of something about them, I want you to think about 3 things you love about them. 3 positive. I have another Taurus reading I did today, but I didn't upload it because it was so crazy. It was just all about family. It was about like fighting over money. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you want me to upload it. I don't know. But this is a great reading. You have somebody coming back. And there's a message here from your higher self, of a personal growth message, of not to micromanage or expect it to be a certain way, something like that. Yeah, there you go. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Well, I'd say that sums it up. I love you, Taurus. You guys, please hit like, share, subscribe. Help me get the video into circulation. And let's talk in the comments. I'll probably put an intention in the comments. You guys can thumbs up it, and everybody else doesn't add to it or whatever. I'll start something in the comments, but you guys join me, please. I'll see you there. Love you. Bye, Taurus.